Yo, 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 what's up, what's up? Blazing the scene. I'm Joshua Harrison.
I'm Dustin Cade.
I'm Jon Carden.
We were going to bring in our guest, but he jumped right in.
Yeah.
Mr. Jon Carden.
Right at home, and that's the way we like it.
Yeah. We got Mr. Jon Carden on today. Super dope to have you here, man.
I'm feeling a Wayne's World vibe from you two. You know what I mean? Like, I really do. Like, the second the shit started, it was like, party on, Wayne. Party on, Garth. Like, that, I felt
We like party.
Yeah.
I mean, those aren't our names, but...
Yeah, you're not wrong.
Yeah.
I mean, you're not right, but you're not wrong.
And you're definitely Mike Myers, and you're Dana Carvey. That's just the way it's done.
Damn, you got that. Yeah. Now I'm on board.
That's a direct...
Now I'm on board.
Oh, nah. But everyone knows he was the real hero. Garth was the real hero of this movie.
Didn't Garth get laid the most?
Yeah.
No,
I don't remember.
He got laid once, right?
No.
No, there was one
Yeah,
time.
that was number 2, Wayne's World number 2.
Yeah, his glasses
like,
steamed
you didn't
up.
tell him about my pubes, did you?
Did you know they made Bohemian Rhapsody platinum again?
Oh, I believe it.
Damn.
I believe it. I only knew, like, that's my first experience with Bohemian Rhapsody.
It was mine too. It was
Yeah.
Wayne's World.
Like, he was gonna be all upset. What was your beef? with
I
that?
thought you meant after the movie came out. I didn't know you meant Wayne's World.
Yeah, like
After
brought
the
it.
movie,
okay.
They brought it in a popular
we've been
I was like,
talking
damn.
about Wayne's World for 2 minutes now.
Oh, I know. But Bohemian Rhapsody. You know, blazing the scene.
You guys need a Tara Patrick.
Oh, what?
Tara Patrick?
Mm-hmm.
Or to
The
Terry
chick from
Patrick.
Wayne's World.
Oh.
Yeah.
That was very. You got me. That was a deep breath. Was it? Is that her name? I thought it was Tia Carrere.
Was it Tia Carrere?
Yeah. That's why you got me.
Tara Patrick was the porn star.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
yeah. The thing about it.
Yeah.
Like where your mind's at.
Either one.
But yeah, man. Let's get a little info on you. How long have you been doing comedy for?
Almost, let's see, 7 years.
7 years. And you're a beast too.
it shows.
You're one of like the first senior comics that like talked to me and started giving me advice when I first started.
Oh, I appreciate it.
No, man, I appreciate it. It's dope. It's dope to get because you're a very funny dude, and to get feedback from you is fucking dope as a new comic.
Thank you, man. I appreciate the praise. There was one moment at the Arizona's Finest Comedian with a Day Job that I really appreciated you, and I even messaged you about it and told you about it. And I had a really good set that night.
Yeah, you did.
I had a really good set. I didn't win.
Yeah.
And that's just, it's competitions.
Yeah.
Yeah. If you want to win it, you'll never win it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? If you want to win it with jokes.
Yeah.
Now, if you want to win it with people, you got a fucking chance.
Yeah. Too true.
You got a chance. But you told me at the end, you're like, hey, bro, we know.
Yeah.
And I appreciated that. You know what I mean? Because getting that from another comic at that time when you're like really low, you know what I mean? You're not feeling great about losing.
Yeah.
You get that from another comic.
Dude, it was dope to watch because you came up to a cold crowd and you got an applause break like right out the gate, and then you got several more applause breaks throughout your set, and that was just like because I love a cold crowd, but to come out and get applause breaks like that,
it was a fun set.
Yeah,
and that's the thing, is you never really know the way a competition's gonna go.
Oh yeah,
it's I hate them.
Yeah,
I do them.
The winners are never who you think are gonna win.
Yeah.
No, and the judges matter. Like I would rather to go up in front of like true stand-up comedy judges.
Yeah.
Senior comedians.
Yeah.
People that have won festivals and done things on the road and done things in LA. I would rather perform for them because I know they're gonna appreciate getting a cold crowd.
Yeah.
Or turning them really quickly.
Yeah, they're gonna know how much hard work you just put in.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah.
Exactly, and it's like also the length of it because getting laughs from the beginning to the end.
Yeah.
Like that matters to me as a comic.
Yeah.
And that's gonna matter to other comedians. So I do like it when competitions are judged by true stand-up comedians, and that's one thing I love about Purdue's Big Pine.
Yeah.
Is we use a lot of stand-up comedy. A lot of guys that do stand-up. We use them for judges for best in class.
That's
the amount of talent there was crazy.
I love Big Pine, man. It was my first time. This year,
yeah, it was fun.
I went last year and I went this year, and I mean, last year was already amazing, and then this year it was even better.
Yeah.
I don't even understand how, but it was so much better. You guys put in a lot of work, and
listen, Hillary Hudson is a beast.
Yeah.
Like, the real heroes of that festival, the real four, is Hillary Hudson, Jack Galvin, Brian Kearley, and Buck Newman.
Yeah.
Like, that's the big four.
Yeah.
And everybody else just kind of trickles off of them to do different shit.
Yeah.
But those four kill it, dude. Like.
And are all four of them also involved? Are they all involved with the San Diego Comedy Festival as well?
Yeah, as well.
Okay.
I don't know if we're doing it this year or not.
Okay.
I'm not sure.
I went to that one. I was fresh into comedy when I went out to that.
I saw you out there. Yeah.
I bombed very hard. It was that open mic, and they dropped it that it was like a.
It's like a riffing.
It was a riffing mic.
Riffs and Giggles. Did I host that?
No, Gene Moore did.
Okay.
And then
Gene Moore's a great host.
Yeah.
He
was amazing.
Is.
I wasn't. Yeah, you had to pull topics out of a bucket and riff on them. I was like 3 months into comedy, so I didn't know. I still don't riff.
That's rough for me. I've been doing it 7 years.
Yeah, I don't.
I'm a writer.
Yeah.
Pen goes to pad.
Yeah.
And
I like.
I perform, but yeah.
Oh yeah,
I like riffing. I like riffing.
I mean, I do it with crowd work.
Yeah.
Like, it just all depends. Like, I headlined Off the Cuff a couple days ago, and there was a girl, and she was getting the check.
Yeah.
And the dude was just sitting there, like, happy as hell. I'm like, you got a big dick. You know what I mean? Listen, she got the check, and she's happy about it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You got dick game, bro.
Yeah.
It's like, you might have bought the tickets, but you drank your ass off. I saw you. But yeah, I do love riffing, but I also like sticking to my material because I know the time. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I know how much time I have, and when you're headlining doing like 45 to an hour, that time is everything.
And you know how much risk there is with your material as opposed to swimming into riffing and crowd work.
I still don't get how guys like Barry and Chappelle do it, like where they put out hours all the fucking time.
Yeah.
It's like, damn, I've been working 7 years on this hour.
Yeah.
You know, and these dudes are like 6 months. I got a new one.
30 years in.
I know.
You know,
I know, it's beautiful. I can't wait to get there.
I imagine at that time, like, you're just looking at a topic and you're like, this is a joke. Boom, 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 boom.
Yeah, it's just like you learn how to do math problems in your head. It's like eventually you learn your writing formula in your head.
Yeah.
You probably pick out stuff. Just
you already know the direction you're gonna go before you go there. Yeah. That's probably like my most favorite time riffing is when I take a topic that I'm working on and I'm like, I'm just gonna talk a little wildly about it tonight. And just not have anything written down and just see where it goes, and I might come out and say something really funny that I haven't thought of yet.
Yeah.
You know, but that's like open mics. I don't do that at shows.
Yeah.
Take it back to Big Pine. I loved all the open mics we had at Big Pine this year.
Yeah, that was amazing. Yeah, they
were greatly attended.
Everything. Yeah.
I was really happy with how everything turned out this year.
That booking panel was great. A lot of great information. There.
That's the dope part is like even as a comic who's not in the festival, you can still come up and be so a part of the festival. You know, you're not excluded.
Yeah. For
not getting in.
Yeah, I do. My favorite story is I'll shout him out, Carlos Rodriguez, because if there's anybody I've ever met in comedy that doesn't have an ego, it's Carlos Rodriguez. He has zero ego, bro, and it's cool to see.
Yeah.
Because you're around so many people that have egos.
Yeah.
And they're used to barely fit in the fucking comedy club. But he didn't get into Big Pine one year, so he drove all the way from Sacramento to Flagstaff.
Jeez.
Did the Little Pine open mic. Won the Little Pine open mic, got stage time, got seen, submitted, came back the next year. and was in the festival.
Yeah.
And now he headlines. He's a beast, man. He's really fucking funny. But just to see him as funny as he is, with absolute zero. Okay, I didn't get in. Cool, I'm gonna go.
Yeah.
Because I'm gonna show him who I am.
Yeah.
And I'll be there next year.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure. That's how I felt when I won Little Pine last year, and I got into the festival, and I was like, oh, this is such a dope feeling.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I've submitted to over 40 festivals.
Yeah.
I've gotten into 2.
2?
Yeah.
Dang.
So I do love what Big Pine does for Arizona comedians.
Mm-hmm.
It's all about the tape, man.
Yeah.
It really is.
No.
It's all about the video.
Now,
You
is
can
that
get,
like the same? Is that the same video for all of those, or are you like
you can be a
constantly
shitty
updating it?
open micer, and if you can get 5 minutes of fire,
Yeah. You get the right
in front
crowd.
of the right crowd at the right time,
Yeah.
it's all about timing, dude. I've gotten tape from shows that I've killed, but I did like 3 minutes of crowd work, so I can't use it.
Yeah.
And I've
What
got
do you feel
headlining sets that I've messed up, and
I've got a submission video where it's like a fire set, and then the last joke just completely flops, and it fucking gives me anxiety.
Do you feel like I've never heard that before? Do you feel like crowd work is definitely bad for a submission tape?
yeah.
Oh wow, I've never heard that before.
I mean, that's my opinion.
Yeah.
If it's crowd work, it better be the best damn crowd. It better be big Jay Okerson level crowd work.
Yeah.
But yeah, I would submit material.
Okay.
That's
definitely. I never even thought about that before. I mean, if I was doing a tape, if I was taping for a submission video, I wouldn't even think about doing crowd work. But
yeah,
I've never thought about that. Like, if you just happen to be recording and have a great set, and you're like, damn, this would be a great video.
Yeah.
Damn.
What you should do is release the crowd work stuff
On
online and
YouTube,
YouTube, since it's not material you have to burn.
For sure.
But that's for you guys. I don't do crowd work, but one day when I do, you guys will see it. It'll be horrible. All right.
He was trying to keep his fucking notebook a secret. Like, I can't bring it. Like, this is sitting right here. That's a stoner mistake.
Yeah. Well, we don't have a lot of space.
So,
right
here. Let me ask this about Big Pine. Is there anything bigger and better planned for next year with it?
Oh yeah, of course. Yeah, we had Jim Brewer this year. Jamie Kennedy. We had Jackie Fabulous from AGT. We had a lot of good people.
Yeah.
So next year is going to be just as good, if not better. The industry is what the industry presence this year was increased.
Yeah.
And really took care of the industry this year, and they had a good time, and it's a good fest, man.
Yeah.
We're non-profit. We're doing good things for people.
Yeah.
Oh, it was
super
fun.
Dope. Yeah. I heavily suggest you go to Big Pine.
Even if you're not a comic, just go hang out.
There's so many shows.
So much opportunity for comedy.
So many shows going on every day.
Yeah.
Was it 5-day fest?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, 5 days.
That's one thing I thought was really cool too, is when I saw people that weren't comics
just hanging out,
with lanyards on, just hanging out. I'm like, dang, yeah.
It's a cool experience for the people that attend the festival too, because you're right next to comics that you've seen on TV.
Yeah.
Like, you're literally standing next to them at the bar.
Yeah.
And so
hanging out.
It's super inclusive, and I do think the people of Flagstaff enjoy it.
Yeah.
Like, I see them enjoy it every year, and it's growing every year in attendance, and make more money off ticket sales this year than we ever have.
Yeah.
Is able to donate money, and it's just, it's really cool. It's really cool to see.
That's dope. Giving back.
Blowing up. I mean, I was there when we had 116 comedians the first year we did it, and accommodations are a pain in the ass. You're taking care of everybody, and versus this year we had about 65, I think, total.
Yeah.
And super inclusive, and we were just able to take care of people better, and so we've learned a lot over the 3 years that we've been doing it.
Yeah,
for sure.
Yeah.
It was very professionally run. Everything seemed extremely organized.
Yeah, I loved what Hillary did with
that's hard with that's hard with comedians to get things running on time.
What Hillary did with the stages this year, especially at Green Room where she had all the trees.
Yeah.
Listen, I made a Walmart run for those Christmas trees.
Yeah.
Yep. I went and bought Christmas trees in September. You know what I mean? The dude's looking at me like, wow, you're really you're really in the spirit, huh?
Yeah, how many was it, like 5 or 6 trees up there?
Oh, it was like fucking 14 trees up there. You smoke way too much weed, dude. Yeah, I mean, there was a lot of fucking trees. But yeah, what Hillary does is just so good. Like she's such a great runner, or director of that festival, rather. Yeah,
she seems just cool, calm, and collective. There's just so much going on.
Yeah, she's a beast for sure. What else is on your list?
So you were in the army. Yeah.
I was in the army. Is this what you want to talk about? You really want to talk about this?
This is his list.
Yeah.
We've already had several military conversations.
I was in the army for like 5 minutes.
For 5 minutes?
Yeah, I wasn't in the army long. It wasn't,
That's crazy because you look like.
I know, I look like
you look like a guy.
Yeah. I know. It looks can be deceiving. I wasn't a good soldier.
No.
I hated formation.
Yeah. Oh, for sure. Early. Oh.
Any formation.
Yeah.
It's like we gotta form up to have lunch.
Yeah.
We gotta stand in formation, get released for lunch. Like, let's just go to lunch.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Just waste your time. Sometimes wasting your time is possible.
I know. The wasting the time is what I hated. I'm like, listen, man, I only got so long.
Yeah.
On this
what
fucking
was what happened with your injury in the military?
I got thrown out of a Humvee stateside.
You got thrown?
Yeah. Yep. On a range, and the Humvee dead stopped. I went out. I ended up bruising my spinal cord.
Damn.
Man, how long did that take to recover from?
I still have it. It'll never heal. It's called syringomyelia.
Did you have to go to get surgeries for that?
No, I've had because
it just heal on its own.
I had degenerative disc disease, which every person in the infantry probably ends up with. Because you just walk so fucking far.
Rucks, heavy ass rucks
all the time.
Yeah.
Sounds miserable.
Yeah. So I had a back surgery for that. I had L5S1. It's completely degenerated, so I had to have the fusion, and that took about 3 months. 3 months, to be halfway decent.
Was that
and then probably 2 years to be good.
Was that a military doctor or a civilian doctor?
It was civilian doctor. Yeah.
Lucky guy.
Yeah. So
that's like if you're
I've heard.
Yeah. I got my appendix removed when I was in South Korea.
They use a field knife?
Oh my god!
Hold it over the fire?
I just remember being so nervous because I have a broken ankle. I haven't had too many surgeries in my life, and I was like, fuck, because you hear all the horror stories of them just forgetting shit inside you, like gauze, and then your body just starts decaying in that area, people fucking getting ACLs repaired, and they forget gauze and shit inside there.
There's been a lot of horror stories, especially
so you get scared.
What is it, Walter Reed in DC? Yeah. That one, reading some of those, bro.
Yeah,
was just morbid, and it was hard to fucking read. And you talking about people that had been just left in bed that were comatose, and they just been left there, basically abandoned.
Jesus.
They're skin and bones. They're not feeding them, and there's boils and shit and all over their back, and
that's fucking crazy.
It was bad.
Yeah,
it was bad. This has gotten depressing.
Why? Yeah. But so I got my appendix out, and I'm scared as fuck. But that's the only thing.
But in that same breath, I don't want to bash them too much because there are some really good military doctors out there that are trying their asses off.
But with a back surgery, you definitely want that civilian doctor.
Yeah, no shit.
Yeah.
I want somebody that's getting a big paycheck. Not somebody that's getting captain's pay.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I want somebody that's driving a Porsche.
Yeah.
You know, that's named his hands.
He has an insurance policy on his hands or something.
I want that guy.
Yeah.
It's I got $1 million on these hands get hit.
You've done a lot of veteran shows. Have you done any veteran tours at all?
Not really. I did the brewery comedy tour, which is veteran ran.
Okay.
I did that for a little bit, then not doing that anymore. I've been doing a lot of American Legion shows.
Okay.
A ton lately. I I think I'm doing my 4th one on Wednesday.
Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah, I'm doing
like
one.
this has been in like a month.
Yeah, with Jim Perry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The
Okay.
COD comic.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm doing that one at the end of the month.
I did one like 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, in Chandler.
Yeah, that's my crowd.
Yeah.
Like they love me.
Oh yeah, for sure. I see.
I started talking about the trailer park.
Yeah.
They're like, hallelujah.
Yeah.
It's one of us.
I see it for sure. You just squeeze right on in there.
That goes right to the next thing on the list. How's growing up in the trailer park?
Oh man. I probably lived in trailer parks total for 4 years, but I lived in trailer for like a long time. I lived on tobacco farm. I lived in projects for a little bit. I lived like anywhere poor a person could live.
You hit them all.
I mean, the fucking full circle
barrio.
I've done.
What about the res?
Chi-town.
Obviously, I can't go to the fucking res.
He didn't eat, but he did.
Yeah, I grew up there, but
I look like the guy that started the res. You know? I sound like the guy that thought of it. Wait, how about reservations? I think that's what we need. Give them all a little bit of land, call it theirs. They don't need to know it's not.
Oh, shit.
Oh, man.
That's probably the funniest thing that's been said on this podcast.
Well, close. It's probably a tie with Derek McFarland saying that he paid half price to steal something.
The best roast joke I've ever heard on someone. Mason Pipes did Derek McFarland.
Yeah.
He looked at him and said, "You look like you run scared from geese." And bro, if you've ever seen that dude, he looks like he runs like you can see that. You can see him fleeing geese. You know what I mean? Like they're like, eh! And he's like, oh, you could just see it. It's the only roast joke I've ever seen that I've just visualized immediately. Such a good show.
That is good.
Do you like doing roasts?
I like writing for them.
Okay.
I don't like doing them.
No.
Nah. I don't know. I mean, roasts are fun. I'll do them. You know, but writing for them, I get to be ruthless.
Yeah.
And I don't have to take any of the responsibility for it.
I like to take responsibility for it.
So it's almost like it's like sniping.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You get to hit them from a long ways away.
Yeah.
You know, I can just sit back and watch, other comics slam other comics with my jokes.
Let someone else take the bullet.
Yeah, and if you're good at doing it, it's not a bullet.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm just not. I come across mean.
Yeah.
And I don't want to. You can't come across mean. Not in
Yeah.
a roast. You got to be lighthearted. And I get serious with it because I wrote this shit.
Yeah.
Nobody wrote it for me, So I'm like, I'm there to deliver.
Yeah.
And just not a good roaster, but I can write the shit out of a roast joke.
Yeah. I can see it. Yeah. You said some vicious shit.
Yeah. You roasted yourself pretty hard with that putting people on reservations line.
Yeah, well, I mean, that's the whole goal is to roast yourself.
Yeah, that was great. All right.
Nice. Good follow through there, D.
So what's your favorite fruit snack?
What the fuck do you guys have on this table? Han Solo Snow Gear. Is that old man or just old man Han Solo?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
You guys got
That's Harrison
geriatric
Ford.
Han Solo.
It's Harrison Ford right there, buddy.
Yeah, you got Harrison Ford. We had to wear Depends the
Yeah.
No, old man Han Solo is just dead.
Yeah, he is.
Nah.
His son
This
murdered
one
his
isn't
son.
current. We need to get a current one.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, the one that I don't even remember the actor's name. The recent one.
Yeah.
Okay.
The younger Han Solo.
He's the new Han Solo.
Yeah. It's
Han. Yeah,
Not
I know, bro.
I wasn't correcting him.
Oh, I was.
I was just saying it right on my
Josh
phone.
was
Well, you came through with the smooth, like, let me calmly correct you. And I just wanted to take the time to point it out.
I'm sorry.
It's okay. I gotta deal with this asshole all day. Every day.
So do you two live together?
No. We
get all the same
we
mics.
get all the same mics. So we'll just
We're on a lot of the same shows.
we're going to all the same mics, so we just ride together.
Okay.
Yeah.
Meet up, right?
Do you live near here?
I live in North Phoenix, so this is like on the way to all the mics.
If it's a North Phoenix mic, I'll meet him at his place. If it's a Central Phoenix mic, he'll meet me here. We'll go.
no reason to destroy 2 cars, you know. Which is it still happens no matter what. The fucking open mic mobiles.
Yeah. My car has been the trajectory of my car's health since I've started comedy is fucking a straight slope down.
It's awful.
Yeah, I ran a car to the ground for comedy.
Yeah, oh yeah.
I put 175,000 miles on a Dodge Charger.
Like if I see a comic that doesn't have a check engine light on, I'm impressed.
Yeah, I've got 3 on right now. I've got a brand new car. There's still 3 fucking check engine lights on.
Yeah.
You hit fucking 3 mics in a night. You ain't got time to fix shit.
Yeah.
But here's the thing. I don't do shit during the day. So I have no excuse. I don't do shit. I watched a full season of a show.
Oh god.
And got high for the past 2 days. That's what I did. Like I watched Raising Dion on Netflix.
Dude, it is good.
It's really good.
It took me a lot longer than that to watch it though.
It took me.
Mister, I don't ever watch
14
TV.
hours.
I put on shit as I'm falling asleep, but that's it. Like I don't just like spend time during the day.
Oh, if I see something that I like, I watch it the whole way through immediately.
Yeah. I do mostly like podcasts and like YouTube clips.
See, I only listen to podcasts when I'm on the road and I'm driving a long way.
Well, I'm at work.
Yeah.
Doing my handyman stuff. So it's like it's cool to just listen. I'll play it on my phone or throw my headphones in if there's a customer around.
Okay.
Yeah. So it's like my whole work day is just spent listening to other comics, trying to learn, trying to pick up new things.
Yeah, I get that. I love students of comedy. I'm a student. Everybody is a student.
Oh, for sure. For sure.
Everybody is, man.
You have to be. I feel like if you don't know the history of comedy and like what comics have gone through for us to be able to like for us to even be able to be bitching about the PC culture is a blessing in comedy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like they didn't get to used to bitch about them. They just had to figure out how to be able to say what the fuck they wanted to say on stage. Yeah. And a lot of them people have gotten jail time for it. You know, like you got to know.
Carlin went to jail.
Yeah, George Carlin. He fucking loved to speak his mind, and that is dope watching him. Like he's saying shit that I'm like, fuck, I don't even know if I would be able to be, if I'd be ballsy enough to talk about that on stage.
I know. It's fun. I don't know, man. There's comics that like, I love stand-up. I'm a huge stand-up fan.
Yeah.
And I love people that can take the darkest of shit.
Yeah.
And turn it into something fucking just hilarious.
Yeah.
And the joke he tells about his mom committing suicide in front of him, when she had cancer.
Yeah.
That joke is so dark and so deep, but so beautifully written, to the point where it's really fun to watch.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it's fun to watch that, somebody talk about that level of darkness.
Yeah. Well, that's what I love about Doug stand-up is he doesn't. He has his fans. And that's all he cares about.
Yeah.
He's not worried about.
I love that.
About being a name in everybody's home.
I love that.
He just wants his fans that enjoy him to come and enjoy him.
Yeah, he built his fan base.
And like that's doing comedy for you.
Yeah.
And that's like there's still a love for it. Like I think once you get to a certain level and concerned about so many things, like we were talking about a lot of comics right now are talking about clean comedy is the way to go because you make money.
Yeah, that's the money. That's where the money is.
Yeah, but it's like at the same time, it's like right now I'm enjoying the material I'm doing, and it's definitely not clean. And who's to say I won't enjoy clean material? But like at the moment, like I like the reactions I get from talking about the stuff that I do.
Yeah, here's the issue with me personally. With clean comedy, and that's that the life that I've lived, it would be disingenuous for me to be clean. You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly. Yes.
I've been around crime. I've grown up around drug addicts and alcoholics, and I've seen my father was a coke pusher back in the day, and my mother was also with him, and so I've lived a life that's like it's a little bit dirty.
Yeah.
You know, it's grimy.
Yeah.
And if I'm gonna talk about my life on stage, I'm gonna talk about those things that I personally think are funny.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna bring light to that. Like I talk about getting fired for being a stay-at-home father. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that's a joke about me losing my kids.
Yeah.
Like that's a real, you know what I mean? That's a real joke. Like that's.
It's dark.
But the way I
think about it,
but if you put it in the right way, put the right
Yeah.
spin on it, it can bring light to it.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, I talk about some weird shit on stage sometimes.
Yeah. And that's exactly like, you're just being
you gotta be honest.
Yeah, you're being you. Yeah, and it's like what
if you're a clean person, then clean comedies.
I can't.
Like I don't have clean thoughts though.
Yeah, I mean, here's the thing: if you can work clean and you can do it well, do it.
Yeah.
Just fucking do it and kill it and keep going and make that money. But there's the comedy clubs for a reason.
Yeah.
And that's for the people that they want to go see something a little bit more raw. They want to go see something a little bit more real. Now, if you want to go watch comedy in a church, there's plenty of comedians throughout America that can entertain you in that way, and that's one of the beautiful things about this country.
Yeah.
Is that we do have so many different forms of people that can entertain you.
Yeah.
There's a comedian for everything.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, I know a comic that told me he made $15,000 off a church gig.
Off of one?
Off of one mega church.
I guess I'm doing clean comedy.
Why wouldn't you?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Well, just think about that though. Now you got to be so extra squeaky clean, like not even like just with your rep. Because once churches are paying you like that, more churches are gonna keep paying you.
Yeah.
And you can't do anything wrong. Like you get a DUI or something, you're off the church circuit.
Yeah. You have to live a certain life.
Yeah, you gotta live the guy who's.
That's not the cigarette smoking, whiskey drinking comic that's so stereotypical.
Yeah.
And that is a very I know plenty of comics that live a super fucking healthy life. That don't drink, that eat kale.
Just the way you said kale.
It's I know fucking comics that live like great lives and they're sober and it's like that's a stereotype.
Yeah.
Some of us are highly functioning people and wouldn't be doing this at a high level if they weren't highly functioning people.
Yeah.
Not everybody's a degenerate.
Yeah.
With that being said, there's a lot of fucking degenerates.
There's a lot.
There's a lot of degenerates, especially on the feature and host level.
Yeah.
Now I know some degenerate headliners. I do. I know there's a bunch of degenerate headliners, but the features and the hosts. Those are the motherfuckers that are getting fucked up. Because some of these features have been doing it for 25 years and haven't been headlining and they're stuck in the middle.
Yeah.
That's depressing, bro.
Yeah.
Think about being middle management your whole fucking life.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
When you put it like that, it just sounds even more awful.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like you've got 6 bosses above you.
Yeah.
Maybe like 2 people below you.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Like bottom rung management. That's what it's like. Feature and host pay hasn't changed in fucking 30 years.
Yeah.
It's been the same. So you got guys that have been making shitty money doing comedy for 20 years that are still featuring regularly. And
Yeah.
a lot of those guys, man, it's like go headline, go kill, go to LA. You're good. You're just not motivated in it.
Yeah. Is that what you see a lot?
Oh yeah, for sure. But I don't know, man. I love degenerates. Like I love the people whose lives are fucked up.
Yeah.
Because that's the fucker that's usually the most likely to go off.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I love watching people explode on stage.
Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah. Yeah. There's definitely some people that explode on stage.
Yeah. It is, and it's like lightning in a bottle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I'll shout him out real quick. Greg Snide was a guy that would just fucking boom. Like everything, all the frustrations of a life that you don't know the story, but there's probably some frustration in it. It just vomits out of him when he's on stage, and it's so cool to watch.
Yeah, I seen him at the open mic house at Grand Ave.
Yeah.
Like right when he fresh from his breakup.
Yeah.
He came out there and just fucking murdered it.
Yeah. Beast.
It was such a good set. It's so hilarious, and that's what it was, just raw emotions of what happened with his breakup.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For sure. I love that dude. I remember when he was fat. He's not fat anymore. He lost a ton of weight.
Did he?
Yeah.
Oh man, how much? Was it like over 3?
I bet he's lost 100 pounds. At least.
It's that revenge body, baby.
You ever see anybody that you thought was funnier when they were fatter?
Well, I've only been doing comedy like a year and a half.
Yeah?
And no one's losing any weight.
Well, David Case.
Yeah.
I've seen comics lose weight and get less funny.
Yeah.
And then gain the weight back and get funny.
That's funny.
Oh man, that'd be so like the funnies and the fat.
Yeah.
I wonder if it's also too like you know, as you get into shape, your confidence changes, and like maybe the lack of confidence, or like maybe the what is it, like the way they viewed themselves when they were fat, it was easier to be funny.
Yeah, I think
it was easier to be self-depreciated.
Yeah, exactly. There you go. Yeah, and because once you're like, you start to lose that weight, and now you feel too confident, so you don't bring yourself down enough.
I know how hard it is.
Yeah, it's hard.
Again,
And it's hard to be in shape and bring yourself down on stage.
Yeah. Yeah. It is. Being in shape does a lot for you on stage. Personally, I think so. I think cardio.
Yeah.
If you're doing cardio regularly, my brain fires faster.
Yeah.
And I'm more on it when I'm doing cardio regularly. You know, that's rare.
I don't know what that's like.
But I mean,
I need to, but yeah, no, for sure.
Probably like 2 or 3 times a week I do cardio.
Yeah. I mean, just working out in general helps clear your mind and fucking get all these chemicals.
The first time yesterday in like 3 months, and it hurt.
I just do stairs and bike.
Oh, he just does warrants.
That's funny.
No, I just go outside, run straight down the road as far as I can.
And never let the cops catch him.
Yeah. Find the darkest alley. Find the emptiest trash can.
Oh man.
No, but you got to do like low impact cardio because you're back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do low impact. Stairs and bike.
I probably should, but I don't go to the doctor because I don't have health insurance.
So I got a question for you. I had a question. What happened when you played the Yardleys in basketball? Who won?
So we would always just rotate teams. So I'd always have one of the Yardleys on my team.
Okay.
But whichever Yardley was on my team got to be the winner that day.
Like, bro, I'm half black. Who do you think won?
Yeah,
like those are 2 white boys from Philly.
We did probably like 6 to 8 different times we'd meet up and play, and it was fun because we'd get like 6 comics. Noah would come play.
Okay. You got to play with Buck Newman.
Yeah, is he good?
Buck Newman can ball.
I've asked. I think I asked him before too, but yeah, I want to. Now that they're gone, there's nobody that really balls anymore. But it was fun. It was fun playing the comics because it's like just getting out there, exercising together, and fucking just like it felt like team building in a way.
Yeah, it was 2 years ago today. It came up in my memories that I hiked the Camelback with like Kierley, Laskowski, Haynes, like the whole crew. We all hiked Camelback together like 2 years ago.
Yeah, that's dope.
It was for Sober October.
Okay. Are you doing that this year? I'm not in my year. You had a beer.
Yeah.
No. I did Sober June, July, and August.
Okay. Right. So you stocked up.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got a few years now.
Yeah.
I racked up my frequent drinker
Sober,
points.
what were you only drinking White Claws?
Nah. I'll fucking White Claw up though. Yeah. Listen, man, if you drink, you just drink.
Yeah.
I don't see why people give people shit about what they drink. It makes no sense. It's like they're just trying to get drunk. They just want it to be more flavorful than you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I just pick whatever highest alcohol percentage beer.
They just want their drink to taste like stale Skittles. It's on them. You know? It's like, why do we give a shit? Yeah. I don't understand that. People trashing people. I was like, you drink fucking White Claw. Like, yeah, he likes pumpkin spice. They make a flavor. Who cares?
Wait, they have pumpkin
spice? I think it's just when you
Claw?
see certain people with the White Claw.
Damn.
Like, it's...
They should.
Whitest Claw.
Yeah.
They should.
Wow.
That's what they should call it.
Yeah.
Like, he just branded for you, White Claw. You're welcome.
White Claw, get at me.
Winter edition.
That's all I'm asking.
Winter edition.
Oh, the Whitest Claw, pumpkin spice.
Hot girl.
I would buy that just to put it on a
Hot girl
shelf.
winter coming soon.
Oh, I'd put that on a shelf.
It comes with cans just to collect.
It comes with, like, if you get the commemorative edition, it comes with a scarf and a pair of Uggs.
Just one
I just have one claw.
Oh shit!
White Claw, there's genius shit in here.
Yeah, you're welcome. You're welcome.
Viewers, forward this to White Claw.
I tell you, I will talk shit about somebody drinking Four Lokos though.
Ah,
Four Lokos is the only one, okay? Nobody in their right fucking
I would
mind.
never buy it, but if someone provides it.
It's fucking transmission fluid.
Yeah.
It is.
Like, it's fucking antifreeze, man.
Which gets you fucked up more.
Oh, I've never drank a Four Lokos and had a good time.
Yeah.
Like, I was like, man, I got fucked up on Four Lokos last night. Well, how was jail?
I heard a podcast, and then I went and bombed a drinking joke.
Oh, dude.
Yeah,
and fell asleep at drinking joke.
Oh,
Yeah.
I've seen some shit at drinking joke. I've seen people puke. I've seen couples fight.
You going tomorrow?
No, I'm booked.
I'm
booked.
Of course you are.
Yeah. Why wouldn't you be?
Yeah.
It's the ASU show. It's nothing big. It's just, fun little.
Have you done it before?
Yeah. Yeah.
I did it before. College kids didn't like me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I fuck with them.
Yeah.
They
I think now I would do much better. This was last school year.
Oh yeah, so you
yeah.
were just starting.
Yeah, I was a lot newer, and yeah, they did not. I had them in the beginning, and then just dropped them and could not get them back for the life of me. Like a few laps here and there, but it was a learning experience. That was like back when I had a hard time with younger crowds,
Yeah.
and older crowds.
Okay.
Yeah, but now I feel like I've been conquering that a lot more.
I'll tell you what, man, I have a weakness. It's Sunday crowds.
Sunday crowds?
I tell you, I don't know what it is, man. It's like hitting in the sun.
God.
For me, hitting the sun in your eyes. Sunday is just not my day.
Yeah.
It's not my day. I do better during football season for some weird reason.
Yeah?
But
do you pray before your set?
no. I don't. But
Like what? Like you just feel like the Sunday vibe throws it off, or?
yeah, a little bit. I don't know what it is, man. It's the church crowd, or especially up at House of Comedy.
Yeah.
Never had a good Sunday there. I'll have great weekends.
Yeah.
Thursday, kill it. Friday, great. Saturday, wonderful. Sunday, what the fuck happened?
Yeah.
It's like it leaves you with a bad taste of the weekend. It's just, yeah. I don't know what it is. That's my one weakness is Sunday. And I'm working on it.
Zach.
Like I do a ton of Sunday shows now.
Yeah.
Like every Sunday show that I can jump on, I jump on.
Yeah.
That's an interesting.
Yeah, that's
interesting thing you need to work on.
Right?
I need to get better at Sunday shows.
And I don't know what. Maybe it's in my head. I got the yips or something on Sunday, like Charles Barkley's golf swing. That's what it is. Sunday is my Charles Barkley's golf swing.
I've seen you kill on Sundays at High Side.
Yeah, but that's high side. That's Sunny Slope, bro.
Yeah.
It's Sunny Slope. You just got a bunch of bums that are trying to get out of the heat, that are enjoying that water spout, and they will laugh at anything because their life is horrible.
Yeah. If you're not laughing, they'll get kicked out.
Bro, I ran shows there for how long?
Oh yeah.
Almost.
Dude, I used to
8 months?
love to just sit outside of High Side and just watch Sunny Slope go
Oh,
on around.
dude.
High Side was one of my favorites.
Yeah.
On the last show, like the DJ and another comedian's windshield.
Yeah.
Got fucking smashed.
We were there.
Yeah.
People.
Wolf
The
Brown,
finale.
Danny Miller, and I started to go GoFundMe for him. I tried to help him as much as I could. I felt bad. I left before it happened.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember.
Uber.
We left shortly after.
Right
you.
after everyone
Yeah,
picked
I
up,
had
you
to
go.
Uber home that night.
Yeah.
That was one of those nights. It was the last show at High Side. We were in that show for a while, and I worked hard at that show.
Yeah.
Like I really did. I made
did.
a different flyer every week.
Yeah.
I worked my ass off. I promoted that show. I did it as much as I could for our show.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I had some experiences there.
Yeah.
I watched.
Yeah.
I watched Ramon Gamma almost get stabbed one night.
Yeah, I heard about that.
Um,
He's like doing Mexican jokes, right?
Yeah, and he was doing some lines in Spanish, and this really drunk little guy that owned a tire shop across the street, he got mad, and he was fucked up. He put $400 in the Funny Money open mic. No, I'm sorry. It was $237 in a cheeseburger, not $400. Let me get that right. That's what the bucket was at the end of the night, because there was the open mic after my show, and that show was called Funny Money. It was ran by Pat Price and Rollo the Leader, and that's the names. I'm not making it up. But they would pass a bucket around, and maybe the bucket would get to $60, right?
Yeah.
Maybe. Comics throwing in $1, fucking half their bus fare, whatever. But this dude came in one night. And there was enough attractive women there that night where he was like, "Watch this, bowling," and just started raining money in the bucket. And I never do that open mic after my show because I just hosted a show for almost 2 hours. I never feel like doing that open mic.
Yeah.
I saw him throw that much money in that bucket, and I was like, "Oh, I'm doing that open mic."
Yeah.
And so me and a blind dude named T.P. Lucas were the last two standing when they did the crowd vote. It was me and him. We looked at each other. We're like, "Bro, there's like $250 in that bucket."
Well, you looked at him.
Yeah. He looked in my direction. It was like this way. Like, "Hey, man."
You mean faced?
He's like,
he faced in your direction.
He's like, "We splitting that?" I'm like, "Yeah, let's just split it." And he ate the cheeseburger. It was like 6 hours old.
Damn.
But he ate the fucking... Here's the funny part about it, though. Here's what I thought was funny. When I gave him the money, he brought an app out on his phone and scanned every dollar to make sure it gave him the right amount of money.
Damn.
Wow.
I'm like, that's smart, but also, fuck you a little bit.
Yeah.
I'm not going to cheat a blind man.
Yeah.
Like, although I probably would.
I mean, there's...
If I would have known he didn't have that app... Just being honest.
Yeah, I mean,
you and
there's the app for a reason, you know?
But yeah, he scanned every dollar. I was like, well, I'll be damned.
What did you do? Scan it and say the amount?
Yeah, it's like 20, 20, 20, 20.
Damn.
10, 5. And then he scanned one again because it said 1. He's like, wait. It was like 1, 10. I'm like, see? Technology's not always your friend.
Damn.
You probably swapped it real quick.
Nah, he was a super nice dude. He crushed.
Was he local from here?
I think so, yeah. I think his name, I'm probably wrong. I don't think it was T.P. Lucas. It was probably something else. I can't remember his name.
And have you ever
I'd
seen him before?
have to look
after?
up a flyers or something. Huh?
Have you seen him before?
I haven't seen him since.
Damn.
Like a little mystical being.
Yeah.
He just popped up at a show. Fucking crushed.
It wasn't his first time?
No, he had some great blind jokes though.
Did he?
Yeah.
Damn.
How you're not gonna not laugh at a blind dude that's up there talking about, how he can't see pussy when he eats it.
Yeah, that is actually really good. Yeah.
Like, he's doing everything in the dark.
Yeah.
And no excuses. He can't fuck up.
Yeah.
Damn.
But yeah, he's got some great material. But yeah, that night we split that money. We both walked away with I think almost like $100 a piece.
Yeah.
That's what it ended up being, something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's nice.
It was a good night, man.
Yeah, for stand up, for open mic.
Oh yeah, and I just made money off the show before.
Yeah.
So I was like, cool.
Yeah.
That's a bonus.
Yeah. All in one building?
Yeah.
Yeah, didn't you have to chase it?
I watched outside of High Side one night.
I miss High Side.
I watched a dude drive by with a cart with a dog on it that looked like the pole was sticking up the dog's ass. And we had to follow him to make sure the pole wasn't sticking up the dog's ass. Bro, I'm serious. We stopped him. We're like, dude, you got a pole stuck up your dog's ass? And it was like right off to the side of it.
Oh, shit.
But it looked like it was dead on in his sphincter.
Man.
God.
Seen some stuff, man. I saw a bum crawl.
Crawl?
And he crawled. There was a concrete steps outside seat outside the High Side.
Yeah.
And the dude crawled up on the fucking the little seat, and then crawled all the way and crawled off the seat instead of just crawling on the ground.
Wait, and just kept going?
It just kept going.
Oh shit!
It was one of the craziest things I've ever seen in my life. He's like Spider-Man, just. Yeah.
High Side was always great for something crazy. Saw that dude take his clothes off on stage.
Oh my god, yeah. We had one person try to kill another person in High Side one night.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, dude, Noah. Noah like ran into some dude at Red Robin that like looked like a 5 year older than Noah version of him. Oh, like 5 years older Noah. And he brought this dude to high side and the dude got fucked up. And Noah's like everyone's like, hey dude, you brought this guy, you gotta get him the hell out of here. And so Noah's taking him home and the guy's like freaking out that he's taking him home, and he's like, I could just grab your steering wheel and yank it right now, and we just crashed his car. He said he had to pull over and let the guy out of his car. Bro, it was it was so weird. Like
you went to Red Robin.
Yeah.
Catch this random dude at Red Robin.
I had a similar experience one night.
What?
Kinda. I was just scared of that happening. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I was with Matt McLady ran a thing in Miami Arts Festival in Miami, Arizona, which is out in the middle of nowhere. Miami, Arizona is. And went out there, and there was somebody that's kind of like with the comedy scene, not really a comic, and they did music and some other stuff.
Yeah.
They had a brother there, and that brother was like spun out of his mind. Like, he was on some shit. Like I didn't know what the fuck he was on. It was like Molly, like whatever the fuck he was doing.
Yeah.
He did a lot of it. I mean, probably all that was there.
Yeah.
And he was a big dude. Like this dude was like 6'4", like 260, solid man. And he's sweating, and his pupils are the size of fucking Mitsubishis. And he's sitting there, and he's like constantly doing this, and like just kind of moving around. And I'm like, his sister looked at me, and she's like, "Would you mind giving him a ride back to Phoenix?" I was like, no. No, I'm not fucking, no, I'm not.
Yeah.
And then she got mad at me about it. He really needs to go home. And I'm like, then Greyhound,
Yeah.
I don't know.
Uber.
Yeah.
The roads are narrow, and it's scary driving through there.
Oh, I lose my mind. How far of a drive is it?
It's like an hour and a half, maybe.
I'd lose my mind watching somebody fidget next to me for an hour and a half.
Bro,
yeah.
And he's fucked
having
up.
the fun I wish I could have.
And I've driven some fucked up people in my day. You know what I mean? Like, I've had some people in my backseat that shouldn't have done whatever they did. But I've never like let somebody like that ride in my car.
Yeah.
That's just, you're asking for trouble.
Yeah. Oh, for sure. God. Oh, and like, I like to avoid conversations I don't want to have with people.
Yeah.
And like, that's hard to do when they're just in your passenger seat.
Yeah.
Especially when they're whacked out of their mind.
Yeah.
He's like, cucumbers are purple in my world.
You saying shit like that?
I mean, would it, that seems like good conversation for somebody that's fucked up.
We like to have all of our comedic guests leave the viewers with what you would consider as the best piece of advice of comedy you've been in. Like what
you wish you knew when you started.
A bunch.
Yeah, like if you were starting out now, what would be the first thing you'd tell yourself?
Be humble. That's the biggest lesson that I needed to learn.
That's a new one too.
Was be humble.
Yeah.
When you kill it, just say the audience was great.
Yeah.
Don't ever pat yourself on the back. Don't be like, yeah, that was a fire set. Just be humble.
Yeah.
Keep your mouth shut. Go to work. Get up, go to work, sit down, shut the fuck up. Wait till the headliner's off the stage. If you're the headliner, then go drink or fuck or whatever the fuck you do.
Yeah.
But yeah, be humble. The good advice I got was from a dude named Rod Long. In Seattle, he's an old comic, and he's won like the '87 Seattle comedy competition. Like he's been doing it forever. Did cruise ships for years. Okay. And he just said,
on the cruise ships,
hey man, it's cool to be an asshole. Asshole's a stage thing. We get assholes. Like, you want my best advice in comedy? Don't be a dick. Just don't be a dick. Don't treat people like shit. Don't get mad because you don't get booked. Understand this is a business and everybody's fucking working. Just don't be a dick. Understand.
Yeah.
Dicks don't understand. You know what I mean? Most people are mean or something because there's something they're not comprehending.
Yeah.
They're not fully, grasping everything that's happening.
Yeah.
So that resorts to a little bit of anger or animosity towards whatever it may be.
Yeah.
an asshole just kind of understands the way it is and doesn't really give a shit as long as they're telling the truth.
Yeah.
And if you're blunt with people and you just tell the honest to God truth, and you talk about, yourself, and you look at yourself through like a clear lens, and you see your flaws and you see where you fuck up, and once you're able to do that, you can realize that you just got to treat people the right way in a sense. You know what I'm getting at? I kind of went there in a fucked up way.
No. It makes perfect sense though.
But yeah.
That's good.
Yeah, so good. No, we've definitely not gotten that. That's really good advice.
I think that's even something we really talked about on here.
Yeah.
Watch the pros live. If you're a comic, there's at least 3 clubs in your city that you can go to. If you do their open mic, or you do their shit, or you host for them, whatever you may do, you can go there and watch any fucking headliner they have. Go watch them. Everyone that you can. Everybody does something different. Mm-hmm. And I won't watch specials. I'm not a big, I watch like the big ones, like Chappelle and Burr, stuff like that. But that's only just for conversation.
Yeah.
I'm not watching it for any. I get my influence live.
Yeah, for sure.
Where you see physically like what works. You watch people's faces, and you learn the nuances of comedy from just being there and taking mental reps. And like, I would tell this joke here, I would do this. And you dissect and you think, and that's very beneficial for you as a comic, especially for what you do on stage.
Yeah.
Write all the time. I'm bad about it.
Yeah.
But if I want to get good about it, the one thing that if like, I go through like 4 months of straight writing, then I hibernate.
Yeah.
I feel like that's what I've done.
I've been I've been creatively coming up with stuff, but I haven't been writing anything down. It's just all in my head.
Yeah, you gotta write it down.
Yeah. I have like a bank of stuff stored up that I need to write about, but I just haven't put it down on paper yet.
Yeah, I if I could go back and give my younger self advice, it's never lose the fervor that you had, never lose the passion that you had when you wrote that first joke.
Yeah.
When you hit that first joke, that passion. Never lose that.
Yeah.
Because it's easy to lose and it's hard to get back. I think I lost it for a while.
Yeah.
There was a point like going through divorce and losing my kids and going through that. I think I lost that desire to write new. I just wanted to crush to make myself feel better.
Yeah.
And that's good. It's good to learn how to, destroy a room.
Yeah.
It's good. But I wasn't writing. I wasn't focusing on my voice. I wasn't focusing on the things I wanted to say and my observations. And I was just kind of stuck in, I just want the laughter.
Oh, it's addicting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is.
Well, man, solid advice. You got anything coming up? Any shows?
Let's see. I'm in House of Comedy the 24th through the 27th. I'm in Mesa American Legion next Wednesday. I'm at ASU Friday night. I think that's about it for the foreseeable future.
All right. You want to let the people know where they can find you at on social media?
Instagram at Going to the Jon. Jon. I'm proud. That's my Twitter name too.
That's a good handle.
Nice.
Thank you. Going to the Jon. Jon Carden on Facebook. That's where I do most of my bidding.
We're that generation. We're the Facebook gen.
I know, man. I was there when MySpace started.
Yeah,
Like I was in high school.
Yeah, I had a top 8.
That was in my senior year. We all did.
Yeah.
I had a gangster Donald Duck as my background.
Yeah.
And here's an embarrassing fact. I had Kid Rock as my song.
Are you sure you didn't grow up in Casa Grande?
Bro, I wasn't lying. I grew up in houses without foundations. You know what I mean? It does things to a man. When your house can be stolen by a 4-wheel drive truck and just a redneck with ambition, it does things to you.
Oh man, that's good.
Let them know where to find you at Dustin.
You guys can find me at Dustin Cade on everything. And yeah, that's it for now. I'm working on a website.
Yeah, I'm working. Yeah, do you have a website?
Nah, I do, but it's not great. I don't plug it because I'm not through with it.
Oh, okay. I feel you. I'm
working on it.
Yeah, I'm about to start one, but I have no
I'm trying to get
I have no
that
excuse.
level.
Yeah.
I have no excuse. I should be on top of my shit.
Yeah.
The problem is comedy is a fucking type A business built for type B people, but that's a different fucking podcast. We'll do that another time.
You can find me on Instagram and Twitter at Joshua_H Comedy and on Facebook at Joshua Harrison. I don't have any. I got Shady as Fuck coming up at Shady Park on the 24th and House Comedy Roast Battle going against Josh Graves.
Okay.
The 23rd.
I was supposed to go against you.
You were?
Yeah. That one got canceled. I had to cancel because I had a headlining gig.
Oh, okay, then we didn't have enough people.
I don't even think I wrote anything.
Did you?
I always write, if I'm doing like that, I just write the day of.
Yeah.
And I'll think about shit for a couple days.
Yeah.
But
fortunately, you guys are both from the South, so I just.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Well, he's from Arkansas. It's a different type of white trash. It's a different type.
But this has been episode 15 of Blazing the Scene. Thank you guys for hanging out with us right now. Our guest, Jon Carden, thank you for coming through, sir.
This was fun, man.
Absolutely.
Yeah, man.
All right. We'll catch you guys next time.
Yeah. Blazing the Scene.
Blazing the Scene, episode 15.
Peace.